kinds of artsy things going on. So here we have Jim Christiansen.
Thank you, Athens. That's one of my new ones. It's from my jazz series. And that was shown at Missland Gallery a couple of months ago.
I'm going to bring it this way. Let's see.
And this being the new one, this is going to come up this Saturday at Art in the Garden, which is a fundraising benefit for Missland Gallery, Central California Art Association. I'll be at Trizetti's, and I'm adding to the bar mural with little felt pens like this. Yeah, one's a slightly thing. These are oil Sharpies, and I'm writing on the walls.
Oil Sharpies?
Oil Sharpies.
Well, let me see those. I haven't ever seen oil Sharpies.
This is the Magnum Oil Sharpie and the king size. And the reason is I'm doing 3/4 size figures, or 3/4 person size. Yes, you may.
See if I can do this without getting it all over me.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way not to get it all over. And the idea is to get it all over the walls with pictures of people. Started out as abstract bar scene.
And you know what? They don't smell very bad. You know, sometimes markers have that odor to them.
Right.
Not bad at all. Good.
So that's what I draw the mural that's got 26 figures and a couple of frogs in it.
I like the frogs.
And
those are good.
That's at Trizetti's in the bar area. It will be set up around Trizetti's lunch. We get a proceeds to the gallery. The event is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
We have another one.
And that's called Garden Party. That's one of my oils. And this is an event that will go on in 6 private residences at Trizetti's and also the Missland Gallery. And it's $20.
Okay. I see there's a price tag on the back here. It says Garden Party Oil.
Yeah, this one's $300 unframed.
And do you have prices on all of your artwork that you have hanging around town?
Yes, I do. I have some at Crow Trading this month as well. For this event, all of the artists will have works for sale. We'll have some smaller works, we'll have larger works. We'll have all different styles, everything from realism to some of my crazy ways of doing it.
Do I have that right side up?
Yes, you do.
Okay, good.
I think so. I think that's right side up.
Okay.
I only say that because it started kind of a different way. So there's a mustard jar kind of up to one side in the left-hand corner. Yeah, that's right
Over
side
here?
up.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's called Jesters. So it's kind of a joke of one sort or another, but it's colorful, look good someplace, looks good in a frame. Those are some of the experiments I've been doing this week.
I like abstract art.
Yeah, one of the things we do, we're doing black and white as well, and that's what's going to be on the walls.
Oops.
So some of it will be more like my concert series, where it's a little more figurative, but this is another part of the jazz series.
Yeah, I see the title of this one is Horns Over Vibes, Jazz Series number 8. How many do you have in your jazz series?
Jazz series, there are 12. 4 of them have sold, and the other 8 remain. Jamie Dubberly has 2 of them, and he's cutting a new album with the orchestra Dharma, and he teaches down at Stanislaus State. So it's kind of fun to have a jazz trombonist who teaches large brass to actually own them.
It's helpful, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. If you can touch a musician with a musical theme in art, you're kind of money ahead.
Yeah, you kind of cross over from the art scene to the music scene, too.
Once in a while, I don't play, but you know, I enjoy music. And I was down to see Big Earl and the Crying Shame at the Houston Harvest Festival yesterday.
Oh, how did that go?
Well, very nice. They were well attended. Now, this is one called Open Mic, and this is from my crowd series. There's another one of it is at the at Crow Trading that Jennifer Williams purchased, called Street Preacher. I have another one that's called Art Gallery.
Okay, now this one, I should turn it this way. This one, it looks as if it has some of the outline of the Sharpie. Is that correct?
It has some of that to it. Part of that is brushed in. And this is more in the style of what I do when I do the abstract drawings. So this crowd scene in black and white would be a little more what I'm doing at Trizetti's on the mural. But this is from my cartoon series, and it's called Crowd Shot. And the reason for that one is...
Get this up close. It almost looks like there's a frog there. Do you hide frogs in your paintings?
I've been known to. In this one, the main guy is
Okay,
the one asleep on the couch, because I'd gone to a comedy show, And actually, the show started with a guy actually sleeping on the couch at the Impresso Cafe up in Stockton.
Oh,
where
wow.
They hold comedy every other Tuesday night.
It was riveting, huh?
So I was in one of those moods where I, do comic sketches of comedians. So why not their audience kind of asleep?
Well, speaking of open mic, let's kind of get off topic here for just a minute. I saw a post on your girlfriend's Facebook page about open mic. So in addition to art and music, there are other things going on in Modesto as well as outlying areas for other creative outlets.
Well, that one is related a bit to an open mic also at Clarion. So it has some elements of that where I combined different events. But there is one at Wednesday night at Speakeasy. My friend Ruben Porras, who also writes for Modesto View, tried it out this week. I was in SoCal for a concert, so I didn't see how he turned out or if he was funny. But it's one of those things, it's always a chance, and there's Kay Sissel does an open mic at Queen Bean every Sunday night, and usually these are free events.
I found that when I try to be funny, I'm not, and when I am trying to be serious and carry on something of great importance, that's when people are laughing.
This is why I stay off to the sides drawing napkins. Napkin drawings have been very profitable for me over the years, and so I like to keep to that. And that's how I met Mitch Massetti when he was bartending at Tiki before opening Trezetti's. And that's partly why I am at Trezetti's doing Art in the Garden. Now, we have over 40 artists doing that one. We will have music.
Now, that's the Art in the Garden.
That's Art in the Garden.
Okay, now I'm going to
Now,
hold
you
this
mentioned
up
open
here.
mic, and you mentioned music. But my friend
go.
Tim Allen and I believe Joe Beretta are doing music at one of the gardens, and you kind of have to stop at the different gardens,
Really?
which are
Okay.
tour ticket looks like
So-
this.
Yeah. Okay, now, didn't you have a book last year?
No, that's for Open Studio. My
oh,
other
oh,
reason for
okay.
being here is the Open
Okay,
Studio.
well, let's not get off Art in the Garden just yet, because I went to that, what was it, last year or the year before, the Art in the Garden?
Art in the Garden.
And there wasn't any music, so this year you have live music?
This year we have some live music. We had
Sweet.
live music at the gallery last year. This year, because we have the Focus On group, is doing a smooth
Hornet
jazz
is up there.
concert with Slim Man, with John Griswold and Dave Schrader and John Sousa's Focus On. They're going to present Slim Man at the gallery for $35 and $45 a ticket after we're done with Art in the Garden. So Mifflin Gallery has become a very busy place.
Well, Mifflin Gallery also kind of serves as a thoroughfare, they probably won't appreciate me saying that, between J Street and the 1010 10th Street Plaza, but where the fountain is. So if you're down there and it's a nice autumn day, you can actually go in off one street, go through the gallery, browse around, and then come out next to the fountain.
We get a lot of travelers paying their utility bills, their first time into the gallery, but it is a community gallery. It's all nonprofit, all volunteer run. And so we appreciate anyone who stops in, wants to take a look at what we have to show, and it's for sale. We have a lot of classes at this time, and I'm working down there tomorrow 2 to 5. We have the Memorial Hospital's complimentary therapy show of the cancer survivors and caregivers, and that's usually once a month. The classes start in January, culminates in a gallery show.
You know, about, I don't know, 5 years ago, I think I hung some of my art down there. And it was really interesting because I had not hung art in a gallery in many, many years. And it was pretty special seeing it hang up there on the walls. And it is not that expensive to become involved with Mifflin Art Gallery.
You can become a member for $50 a year. And we do have a student rate at $25.
Oh, great. And do you have to be enrolled in college for that?
No. I'm not sure what our really description is on that. I suppose it's how much you're making to check out. You must have a student ID. But we do have, the Modesto JC Art Club. We do have Stanislaus State's Art Department. They have Gallery 909 on Art Walk. But we are the Central Valley Art Association, so we're looking at students. Our Young Masters show will be called Young at Art, coming up in March rather than January. We're moving it to National Student Art Month. So there are some changes going on at the gallery. In its 60-some years, it's adapted to community needs as they come up. So it's some of that change. Art in the Garden kind of is an idea that came off the Open Studio Tour, but also because we have members that have been part of the Garden Club. So the idea of putting art in a garden setting that would be interesting and interesting architecturally, it complements following in the same month as the Modesto Architectural Festival.
Now, in addition to Art in the Garden, you have Artist Open Studio. And that was the other reason.
That's
you're
the other
here.
reason I'm
Okay,
here.
that one's a little bit further away than September 28th.
Yeah, that's
right?
not until April, but we are in the actively recruiting artists, and it's open to artists. This is by the Stanislaus Regional Tourism and Travel Roundtable, and it's open to any artist in the county who works in it or resides in the county, works in visual arts. It's open media, so art, jewelry, sculpture, woodworking, art fabrics, any kind of thing, and you don't have to belong to one of the art associations. So this is an application process. We have it's StanislausAOS.wordpress.com
Okay.
is our website, which has all the forms. We'll have forms at the galleries as well. We have a deadline of December 1st to enter, and it takes
Okay,
some
so
time
still a couple of months to go.
to put our book together to work for the April 12th and 13th actual studio tour event for 2014.
Where can we buy these tickets?
Mislin Gallery, Trezetti's, also some of the nurseries. I believe West Turf and we don't have City Ink anymore, but I believe Morris and West Turf have tickets
Okay.
as well. So it's but primarily Mislin Gallery and Trezetti's, and they're open. They have tickets on sale the day of the event.
Oh, good. Okay.
It is $20. Children 12 and under, I believe, are free
Okay.
when escorted by a ticket holder.
It's well worth the $20. Believe me, it was a great tour. So I'm going to hold this up one more time. Can I keep this here at the?
Yes.
Okay. And how have you been doing as far as handing posters out? Are they all over downtown Modesto?
We have posters up in downtown Modesto. We have them at different places. We can never have enough information out. That's why I get to volunteer to come down and do your show. But also we have tickets have done pretty well the first couple of times we've done it. I think we're doing okay this year, but we never have enough visitors. We always want to encourage more people to join us.
Well, thank you very much for coming out this evening, and I'll give you those.
Oh yeah, I
And
need
then-
these for a second.
Yes, that's right. And there's the ticket. And what are those?
These are
We didn't get to
our
those.
cards that go with the poster.
Oh,
I was going to leave some of those with
great.
Bill.
So kind of like, oh, perfect. Yeah, drop them off by the studio. So if I may keep one of these here, and then I'll take them downtown to where I frequent.
Okay.
And then you can leave those with Bill in the studio. That'd be
Well,
great.
thank you very much.
Thanks, Jim. And we'll maybe set up the camera somehow so you can get these conveniently. So I guess I could hand them to you over here. Just leave them there? Okay. All right. The floor director is saying just hang on. Okay. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you,
Okay.
Athens. We'll see you soon.
We'll talk to you on Friday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.